is a prototype of the pass-through cabinets that we're going to have in our new hospital throughout the inpatient units and the UCU. So this would be the patient room side. So we've got, two different cabinets. This is going to house all of the PPE. This will house all of the kind of common point of use supplies that we're working with the units on identifying what they want to be close to or at point of use. So they'll draw from the patient room side, obviously. What we're looking at doing, this hasn't quite been figured out just yet, but we're looking at using these multicolor bins as the Kanban. So when everything is fully stocked, you would see a sea of, let's say, orange on this side, and we'd have a divider. Unfortunately, I don't have the examples here, but we'd have a divider. So once you empty out that front half, there would be some reminder on the divider to essentially spin the bin. So the user would spin the bin and could continue to pull from the back half. Meanwhile, on the other side, on the corridor side, for the people who are restocking the cabinets, they would see the visual of that orange and on a sea of blue, and would be able to just quickly restock the proper quantities there, and then again, of course, using first in, first out, turn the bin around and put it back into place. So that's kind of how the pass-through cabinets are going to work for the supplies, and then we've also got these hampers that we're going to have, which will be for waste and for our linen. So again, they're mobile. We can pull them out from underneath the pass-throughs directly to the patient bed if necessary, or we can simply just pull them out a little bit so we've got access to them. And then again, there's a pass-through on the other side, on the corridor side, which will allow staff to empty the garbages and the linens without interrupting the patients or the providers. This is our supply cart, or one of our supply carts in Emerge, and really it's the first iteration of our Kanban, or our journey into Kanban. This came out of the very first workshop we did back in 2012, and really what it is, it's your basic 2-bin Kanban. We've got a number of different colored bins right now, and I think that's just kind of, we started off with all blue bins. We weren't worried so much about color coding at that point in time, but 2-bin front to back, empty the front. We've got a Kanban post over here that we just throw the bins in, and the bins get taken down to stores. They get scanned. We've got barcodes on all of our bins, scanned and then picked, filled, and returned back the same day. And really, that's kind of the
traditional 2-bin.
Yeah.
Now, what's the system you're putting in the new hospital?
Well, I'll show you when we get to some of the other carts, but what we've kind of decided on is to get away from the 2-bin, just because, again, it's a lot of handling of these bins. It's difficult for store staff to organize them. We see them kind of, the transportation of them is even a bit of a pain. They're spilling over. We don't have space. We don't have a big staging area to do the Kanban in stores. So we've got away kind of from the 2-bin, and we're going to a long bin with a divider in there, so a signal Kanban. And so again, you empty the front half of the bin. Once you get to that divider, again, it's really simple. All we've got is just the barcode on it. That gets pulled and put into the post, and then product is pulled from the back, and much easier for materials management to handle that. They come up, they could almost just have like a mail carrier bag with the dividers in there. They take those down to stores, scan them, again, pick and put the product, or put the Kanban with the product, and then deliver it back. The dividers have labels with the locations, so it's really quick and visual for them to tie it to the shelves, and again, restock it first in, first out, pull the product at the back of the bin to the front, Kanban in, and restock the back of the bin.
Yeah, well, that's really innovative.
So yeah, it's
but you've kept you retain the principles of Kanban, which is
absolutely
signal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and then we found it to be kind of the most effective way. Again, the 2-bin works, and I think that it makes a lot of sense to start there, just to kind of get everyone's head around the basic concepts of Kanban and kind of achieve the initial benefits of it. But I think that we found some good opportunities for improvement once we started.
Yeah. Do you have an example of that new?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it to another one of our carts that's got that in place right now. This is kind of our latest, greatest version of our supply carts with Kanban implemented in them. We've got away from the 2-bin and have gone to these longer bins, which have actually 2 signal Kanbans in them. So the front half, you've got the appropriate number of items, pull that Kanban with the barcode on it, and that generates the order. And if you happen to get to through to the end of the bin before it gets restocked, there's another Kanban there just to ensure that we've got the right amounts coming in and fully restock it. We've also gone to kind of all color-coded bins, which has really been received well by the staff, especially when they need something in a rush. We've improved a lot of the labeling, a little bit just more bolder and visual, so it's easy for someone to find something. And
So where's the post?
Bins are labeled too with the units as well, like right here. So BC 335.
Oh, okay.
oh, right, yeah.
The bin
sure.
does get pulled, you know where to put it back.
Yeah, it's a
Post is over here.
The bin color.
Oh, okay.
yeah. We've got the color coding there, and then we have the Kanban post right here, which isn't maybe exactly ideal. It's a little bit away from the carts, but it works. And again, just given the layout of this room, we kind of had to put it there.